Welcome to this latest episode of Q&A Thursday, and in this video I'm going to be answering your questions that you have sent to me personally to help you in business and in property. Now remember, if you are new to this channel, please hit subscribe and the notification bell right now, and stay tuned for all of our exciting videos that are launched every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7:30 p.m. So, my name is Liam Ryan and I'm one of the co-founders of Assets for Life. We're a boutique property investment and educational company, and in just the last few years I have been able to add £12 million worth of property to the portfolio, and I have personally raised over £5 million of joint venture finance. If I can do this, you can definitely do it 100%. You can become a professional property investor. I love business, I love property, I love to help people like you. So welcome to this latest episode of Q&A Thursday, and I'm going to be deep diving now into the questions that you have asked me. Now remember, during this session, please like, comment and also share this video. I want to hear what you've got to say, and I want to answer all of your future questions. So right now, put your questions below and please like and comment the video. So here we are, guys, ready for the Q&A session. I've got my list of questions here that have been sent through on email, Facebook and on the YouTube channel. So first question, here we go. Great question from Murray Snafe. What are your up and coming concerns with Brexit? Open bracket, a nice simple question, close bracket. Well look, that's a great question, and before I answer this question, I want to make it very clear that I'm not an economist, I'm not a politician, I am an entrepreneur, business owner and property investor, and what I look for always, and what you should be looking for, is opportunity. So when people are scared, when people are nervous, when people are sitting on the fence like they are doing at the moment, there is opportunity to ultimately be had. And through this uncertainty, there's a lot of money to make. Look, this is my view. If doomsday is coming, we're all buggered anyway. Now, that's not to say we are carefree with our investing. You have to be cautious, I get that. You have to be careful with the investing that you do, and of course you've got to make sure that you do your numbers correctly on your property deals. But there's many ways in property in which you can make lots of money, and what you've got to ensure through this time of uncertainty with what's going on with Theresa May and Donald Trump and Brexit is you've got to make sure that you're making the right decisions with the correct property deal. So make sure you are cash flowing really well. Focus on high cash flowing assets. If you're doing land developments or commercial conversions, don't overexpose yourself too much in any one property deal. We like to do developments sub £10 million and sub 20 units. We also like to use help to buy, which means we can sell our units a lot quicker, and of course we don't want to overexpose ourselves in these areas. Now you've also got to understand that through Brexit, property prices have started to reduce. Now this is really good news, because we can buy the properties that we were buying a year ago, 18 months ago, for even cheaper amounts of investment. So even cheaper now, which is really, really good news. So look, for me, Brexit is an opportunity. I certainly would not advise anyone sitting on the fence, because by sitting on the fence you're just going to get a sore bum. I would highly recommend that you get a strategy in place, you focus on high cash flowing assets, you make sure your numbers are super correct, and this is what we do. We train people to become professional property investors. We teach people how to analyze their deals correctly. I'm really excited for the next couple of years. There's lots of money to be made. If I can do it, you can definitely do it. So get off the fence, get into property, come and get educated and start making money right now. So we're now in the car and I'm with my man Tyler. And Tyler, can you just let us know what the next question is, please?
So the next question is from David Heiser, and he asks how to reduce risks with tenants, for example, default on payments.
Okay, that is a great question there, David. So yes, tenants are absolutely key. And when you think about it, tenants, other than the property itself, is your next biggest asset. And we do a lot of multi-let properties where we're renting rooms out, and tenants are typically worth £6,000 a year to us. So it's really important that you manage the checking in process and the referencing process really carefully from the beginning. So how can you reduce tenants defaulting on payments? So number one is make sure that you are comfortable with your tenant type. So we at Assets for Life, we work predominantly with professional individuals. You know, they've got jobs, good people, they pay their way, professional people that ultimately want to live in a house share. Number two is you need to make sure that you go and do all the relevant credit reference checks. And we're part of National Landlord Association, and through that process there's a company that you can use to go and do all of those checks. It costs about £15, but it's well worth the £15. I personally don't do this. I've got a property manager called Becky, and Becky manages that entire process. Step number three is really spend time to go and check your tenants' references. And we always go back at least 2, if not 3, previous landlords and their previous employment records. And we will call those people, and we will make sure that what they have told us checks out. And step number 4 is, look, spend a bit of time with your tenant. Get a good feeling for who they are, find out about your tenant, build that relationship right from the beginning. Now, occasionally we have a situation where a tenant doesn't pay, and the tenant might, be in a position where they just leave the HMO and we never see them again. But we of course have deposits, so that covers what they haven't paid. And if you're in a position in the future where a tenant doesn't pay you, then you've got to go and have the conversation. It's going to happen from time to time. Go and have the conversation, find out what's going on, and resolve it in an amicable and professional way. But remember this, tenants are wonderful people. Tenants pay the mortgage, so find good tenants and look after your tenants. Excellent. So I've just arrived at Studio 6 here in Witham. I'm actually recording my audio book today. I'm an Amazon bestseller, Bricks, Mortar and Other People's Money. If you've not yet got my book, make sure you click the link below and grab your book. So let's get back into the questions. Tyler, what's the next question, please?
So the next question is from Alan Heath, and he asked, what's the best advice you've received?
Wow, that's a really, really good question, Alan. So I've been given lots and lots of amazing advice over the years. It's really hard to pinpoint one particular piece of advice that I would say has transformed my life. But the one piece of advice that really hit home to me is a piece of advice that I was given by my dad. My dad was a really big, strong army guy. Unfortunately, he got cancer and he died at the young age of 53. And as sad as that was, I had a really good relationship with my dad. We were really, really close. And he said to me before he passed away, he said, son, he said, whatever you do in life, please always look at your moral compass. You know when you're doing something right or not right, and you know how that thing is going to make you feel. He said, always try and serve and be nice to people. And I've really, really done that ever since my dad told me. I was always trying to do it anyway, but it really hit home to me. So I would say to anyone watching this video, to really go out there and help people is you've got to serve and solve. And the more people you serve, the more people you solve, the bigger your bank balance will become. That is how the universe That is how the universe works. Your bank balance is in direct relation to the amount of people you serve and solve. If you haven't got enough money in the bank at the moment, it's because you're not serving and helping enough people. And this is what I really love about business and property. We get to provide great accommodation for our tenants. We get to build affordable homes for people that need to get onto the property ladder. And with our training, we get to train people just like you to become absolutely financially free through property, and to live the life of your dreams that you deserve and you desire. There's many ways in which you can make money in property. You've just got to get the right education. So I really hope you've enjoyed this session of Q&A Thursday. Please leave a question right now in the comments box. Remember to share and like the video, and stay tuned for more videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7:30 p.m. And look, watch another video right now, and also come and join me at one of my up and coming events where I will show you how to become a professional property investor. If I can do it, you can do it, and I'll see you on the next video.